Всем привет! Так, все, звук у нас есть, все отлично. Так. Так, ну что, продолжаем играть в Hogwarts. Ну это мы все читали. Боже, вспомнить бы управление. Задание. Так, полет на метлах. Ага. Нет, мы пойдем сами, мы не полетим, нет. Мы вообще, в принципе, сюда приходим, чтобы походить по замку. Мне так нравятся эти летающие лейки.
Complete the tasks I've given you and then meet me in my classroom to learn Diffindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Так, давай сначала пойдем на метлах полетаем, потом Defender пойдем учить. Так, а что нужно для того, чтобы... Зелье невидимости, испытайте его в деле. Раздобудьте грозовой напиток, испытайте его против врагов. Еще врагов нужно найти сначала, для начала.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Nope.
I can sense someone close to you needs your help. Someone with the initial S.
S. А кому может быть на S потребоваться моя помощь? Себастьян? О, я здесь еще не была. Я все еще не умею открывать сундуки. Кстати, квесты с Себастьяном закончились уже или еще будут? Разве звук из картины может исходить? Ну, как бы, с другой стороны, они же разговаривают каким-то образом. Сейчас, секунду, я кое-что уберу, мне тут немножко мешает. Так. Так. Что это за сундук? Как его добыть? Ой. Ну ладно, пойдем. Пойдем летать на... Тут вообще дождь идет, товарищи. Вам как бы нормально, да? Нельзя.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Будем позориться.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up. One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to.
А, не очень удобно.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Почему они занимаются этим на 5-м курсе, я не понимаю.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What have you...
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Brilliant.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Неудивительно, блин, что в нем нельзя плавать в этом озере.
We did. I'll see that.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Дай угадаю.
I
На
say, I
перегонки?
watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as... Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Я должна была только что убиться, по
Ahead of the
идее.
gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying dibs and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
Так. Надо дождаться, пока она наберет. Поняла.
Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Ну,
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
это да.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Так. Ну, как бы, теперь только Дефенду надо выучить. Я не знаю, чем еще заняться. Секретные комнаты. Так, окей. Карта Хоксмита. Так, давай посмотрим. Вот тут, наверное, да? Так. Сходим, посмотрим, что стоит метла. И купим зелье.
Sometimes it seems all roses.
Себастьян?
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
If anyone ever knew how to keep muggles out.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
The 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Так, спасибо, я осмотрюсь.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Так, у меня 2000, да? Угу. Но они все стоят 600.
That item is of the highest quality.
Ну, на это явно сидеть удобнее.
That item is of the highest quality.
Вот это прикольно, наверное.
That item is of the highest quality.
Но мне нравится вот это. Потому что, мне кажется, фонарик есть, удобно. И вот это она прикольная.
That item is of the highest quality.
Так, с ярким элементом в буквальном смысле. Так.
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds as though you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and a knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom
С чего я еще даже с ней не знакома, чтобы... Ну, хорошо, давай
That
попробуем.
sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Так, теперь зелье. Так.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Так, подожди, а метлу надо ведь как-то установить, да? Инвентарь, снаряжение, по-моему. А, вот она уже здесь. Так, там какие-то очки новые. Так.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much dung.
Sprightly, that.
Could have sworn.
Not much of the dark arts.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today?
Так, грозовой напиток. Ого! Он так дорого стоит. Невидимости.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Так, ну мне однозначно нужна какая-то
I
работа
hope to see
теперь.
you again. Farewell
Это
for now.
очень дорого. Так, что там ты предлагаешь?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Так, давай посмотрим. А я там еще не была. А я могу полететь на метле? А как? Так, подожди. Так, это не то. Так. Блин, взяла, выпила. Так. Так, сейчас я посмотрю. Так, инвентарь. Не то. Снаряжение. Так, как выбрать? Настройка. Управление. Так, использовать. Так. Тут нет такого. То есть я не могу просто так сесть на метлу? Что за бред? Так, еще раз читаем внимательно. Прицелиться, открыть круговую. Так, да? Подожди, может быть, меню инструментов? Нет, так. Я столько еще всяких смогу изучить. Так, ням-ням-ням. Настройки. Так, настройки. Так, компас. Меню заклинаний. Привязка, движение аватара, бежать. Так, взаимодействовать, выполнить прыжок, исполнить кувырок, столбени, протего. Так, древние. Так, заклинаний. А вот метлы, господи. Вот же, метлы, ускорение движения. Так, а как доступ к руководству? Слезть, а как ее взять? Животные, летающие наземные метлы. Так. Что, пешком придется бежать? Нет, я такая что добегу, но я надеялась, что не придется. Ну ладно, пойдем.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Так, я ухожу из Хогсмида. Что? Вот. Так, L1. L1, затем кружочек. Полечена дорога, это интереснее. Там мост.
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Я думала, что у нее искры летят, когда ты летаешь, а нет, не летает. О. А кто там? А, большая гигантская жаба. Так. Ага.
Revelio.
А кто там? Темная дворняга. Здравствуйте. Так, ну я не буду сейчас... А, нет, я уже нажала. Я сейчас не буду и нажала. Ага.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Просто непонятно, нужно ли их уничтожать. Так. А, все? Так, все, теперь бежим дальше. У нас вообще дело есть. Мне нравится, что эти мимо ходят, да, вот хоть бы хны. Идут себе дальше мимо спокойненько, никто не парится. Только я тут со всеми дерусь. Кто там хекает? Так, пойдем отсюда. У нас явные проблемы. Вот грибов соберем. Так, невидимости, грозовой напиток, китайская капуста. Так.
Well, how marvelous.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Always licked that Pippin. I've always said...
What do you have in store for me this time?
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madame Luong, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Так, выпейте зелье невидимости. Окей.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
Давай посмотрим, что у нее есть. А что же у нее
What
есть?
are we looking for today?
Так.
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen.
Лунный камень. У меня этого лунного камня. Пиявочный сок. Ваганки, златоглазки. Хорошо.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio.
Да когда же вы мне дадите-то уже открывать замки-то? Я ж хочу. Я так хочу открывать замки, кто бы знал. Не удалось. Я надеялась, она прыгнет. Так.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Может быть, хотя бы здесь окажется? О. Ладно. Очень странные вещи у вас тут, ну ладно. Так, ну там опять вон висит этот.
Revelio.
Может, он на улице? Нет, нет, жаль. Очень-очень жаль. Так, вернитесь к двери. Так, хорошо. А можно я посмотрю, где я вообще? Так. Угу. Далеко.
Revelio.
Где-то еще рядом видела что-то. Так. Очень красиво, конечно.
Revelio.
Хогвартс вообще обалденно выглядит. Правда, как игрушечный.
Revelio. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Странно, что вечер, а школьники все еще шандарохаются по Хогвартсу.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Ну, мог бы и побольше дать, будем откровенны. Так, задание. Так, Себастьян. Выручай, комната. Так, летное испытание. Пойдем скорее, выручай комнату. Так, ну, как бы ее же можно открыть и ничего там не делать, правильно?
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
На дверь слева очень просится дверь.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Так. Ну, я же уже не все помню, конечно же. 100 лет не играла. Я же все проходила Legend of the Dragoon, но она сломана. Ее надо починить. Поэтому она безбожно зависла, и я... Так.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
У меня лунного камня много.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest. Revelio.
Так, подожди.
Revelio.
А, я ждал тебя целую вечность. Похоже, твой список поручений куда длиннее, чем ожидалось. Если захочешь встретиться еще раз, дай мне знать. Искренне твой Т. Кто бы это мог быть? Я, видимо, не в ту сторону пошла, да? Я вернулась обратно. Так, профессор все еще роется. Так. А?
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Revelio.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Repair.
Revelio.
Комната решила, что мне нужно помыться. Обидно вообще-то. Это очень странно. Но забавно. Ух ты.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Revelio.
Revelio.
А? Там наверху. Ну ладно, пойдем туда сначала здесь.
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Ага.
Revelio. Repair. Revelio. Repair.
Так, подожди, я же могу там как-то этот... Так, инцензию.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Нет, не могу. Окей.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Ой, господи, я шикать начала. Так. Наверх как-то залезть, но как? Ладно, не понимаю. Пойдем пока посмотрим еще. Я могла его поймать, я сама виновата. Так, так.
Revelio. Leviosa. Lumos.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Так, вы разблокировали старое поделение, использовать, чтобы... Так, скрытым с неизвестным... Окей.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Господи. Одни других страшнее, боже. Так. Так, ну я пока буду без очков, мне пока ничего не надо же. Так, и шарф я пока сниму.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Так. Можно посмотреть. А, вот как посмотреть можно. Мне, наверное, нравится больше всего вот этот. Так. Так.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Так.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
О, зеркало. Не видно картины. Нужно в темноте поставить. Нет. Может быть, с младенцем? Так, это кто? Нет, не нравится мне ничего из этого. Так, что здесь?
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Подожди, так, понятно. Значит, дубль 2. Так. Так, предметы для украшения пола. Еще одно для стены. Мне не нравится, как это выглядит. Ну ладно, давай добавим его сюда. Так, теперь пол, значит, да? Ковер. Так. Так, пол. Так. Так, подожди. Так.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the to customize it.
Так, цвет. Так, размер объекта. О. Так, ну давай попробуем. Ну, допустим, я бы хотела изменить размер ковра, если можно. Изменить цвет. А как я не понимаю? Я не понимаю, как изменить размер.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Можно мне сначала со столом разобраться? Так, на полу или балконах? Балконы, балконы.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Упс. Так, близость к природе. Ну, давай попробуем.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you need
Что
to keep
изменилось-то?
this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Это что? Ничего себе.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Наукообразное, ботаническое, электрическое, готическое. Так. А если я сделаю... Это забавно.
Levioso.
Так, вот здесь. Ну просто симсы какие-то открылись. Но только не ярко-желтый, это как-то очень некрасиво выглядит. По умолчанию. Так. Так, и что там я еще смотрела? А, ширма, да? Так.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
О, так приятнее просто, мне кажется. Так. О. А если сделать с книгами, то это какая? Вот это, отлично. Так. Не книги, что это за... Ну ладно, я поняла, что слишком много. Так. Я и окно могу изменить? О. Как интересно. Это не Дженни Пол. Что там с моим этим выросло, нет? Так. Так. Задания. Требуется уровень 8. Значит, задание с Себастьяном еще есть. Возможно, будут задания и с другими персонажами? Или я выбрала Себастьяна как основного этого? Как основного товарища в этой игре. Так, только надо это. Так.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Да что ты? Прям даже профессора не знают.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Marax?
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of
Мракс, это
secrets.
же, по-моему,
I've never heard
слизериновские.
anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one,
Наследники
especially
Слизерина.
Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar
правильно
Slytherin,
говорю.
one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Я не уверена, что это мне нужно. Так, конфринга, да?
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Revelio.
Надо будет сходить к столу, да, к этому? Так, хорошо.
Revelio. I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Так, нет, побольше так мы говорить ему не будем.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Oh.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge.
В Гарри Поттера играем, правильно?
You can trust me.
All right.
Sorry.
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Так.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Покиньте крипту, хорошо. Что же с его сестрой, интересно, произошло? Вот это его интерес к запретной магии все-таки не совсем хороший.
Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Зачем ты мне угрожаешь? Ну ладно, допустим.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Ну ладно. Он исчез. Это же ключ. Подожди, это ж ключ. Так. А где здесь была эта?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Так, а здесь, по-моему, не было. Или была? Ура! Так,
I would like to teach you
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Так разве у меня Левиосу, я же уже знаю.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small project.
Я не могу ничего с ним сделать, да? Так. Что ты хочешь?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore.
Это очень странная школа,
скажу я вам. And bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
What?
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Так, хорошо. Ну, не то чтобы я сейчас прямо туда побежала, но... так. Угу. Угу. То есть, наверное, мне как раз вот это задание вместе с вот этим и хорошо будет. Ладно. Так, ну это мы пойдем завтра? Или послезавтра, когда-нибудь еще вернемся мы к этой игре. А что это? Это все типа, да? Вот, но я думаю, что... Так, здесь нет требуемого уровня, да? Тут просто... Типа... Так. Посмотрим сейчас все. Понятно, да? Так. Окей. Ну вот, так, собственно говоря, настройки и сохранение. Так. Все. В следующий раз мы пойдем к профессору Фигу. Сначала мы, наверное, сделаем побочное задание, потом пойдем к профессору Фигу. Но, на самом деле, странно. Нам нужен уровень для сюжета 10, а у нас 17. То есть это очень даже неплохо. Вот. Ну ладно, спасибо, что смотрели. Если нравится, ставим пальчик вверх. И всем пока-пока.